Most insurance models operate on an endless cycle of chasing leads and closing short-term policies. This exhausting rotation resets monthly. A legacy ecosystem replaces it with a branching structure. One foundational act creates a root system, protecting families for decades. This transition requires moving from a salesperson pushing a product to an educator providing financial clarity. When you prioritize education, you eliminate the psychological friction of a sales pitch. Trust becomes the natural byproduct of the information you provide. Documenting this clarity into shared systems ensures your expertise isn't trapped in a single conversation. It becomes a resource that stays in the room with the family long after you have left, forming the basis of a lasting institution. The Insurance Knowledge Operating System, or ICOS, is the practical blueprint for this scale. It maps a production pipeline from research to AI deployment. This system prevents paralysis by converting massive objectives into a repeatable daily checklist. Identify the one question your clients ask most often. Your detailed answer to that question serves as your first knowledge asset. That single asset acts as a seed. It breaks down into videos, expands into a book chapter, or becomes a full-scale course. ICOS transforms abstract strategy into measurable daily execution. To manage the friction of creation, we use the Living Insurance Knowledge System. Here, a single document evolves through versions 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0 based on how clients actually use it. Launching an imperfect asset is more valuable than waiting for a finished masterpiece. Real-world feedback is what actually refines the content. Artificial intelligence accelerates this loop. It handles data processing and drafting, serving as a co-pilot. But every output must pass a human validation gate. Empathy and ethical judgment remain the final authority before publishing. Combining this efficiency allows an advisory practice to scale while maintaining the human trust necessary for long-term relationships. This path leads toward a generational timeline, a progression from foundational knowledge to long-term innovation. This is where planning ends, and the work of documenting your first knowledge asset begins. Success is measured differently in this model. We look past monthly revenue to the specific number of families protected and advisors trained. The shift requires building the production pipeline, letting the content evolve through feedback, and using AI as a responsible support system. The result is a self-sustaining ecosystem, a structure that continues to educate and protect even as the industry and the individuals within it change.